Okay. So what happened last time? Everything. Everything happened. I think we have a star for everyone. Yeah, okay, so we can learn other stuff now. I honestly think that running poison resistance would be okay for right now. Like, this is fine, but I can just get this after. Like, the main stat boosters. They're not... I haven't game over yet, so I guess I don't feel the need to just get, like, straight up stat boosts. I might just poison resist, honestly. Or TP might be okay. You can see that she works with tech points a lot. Tech points here. Magic water attack dealing 1-time damage per hit to all. Okay, those are pretty good. Ultra moves are more efficient. Oh yeah, there's so much going on. But it doesn't matter. We'll do blind resistance. We'll just become resistant to everything. I like Dragon Killer here. For Sienna. Ooh, my boy Victor here. Counter Cure. We are getting hit by a lot of, like status effects these last few fights. So Counter Cure might actually not be that bad. So we're gonna grab that. And then we got Rob. Honestly, water resistance. I think the resistances are gonna be very good. Resist agility by 15% isn't horrible though. We'll go water resistance. And now Killian. 5% chance to execute a skill without paying TP. I mean, that'll trigger so rarely that I don't even think it's worth it. We'll just get more resistance. Okay. And we did get another one of these. Ooh, she can put on the robe. Instead of the Gambison. You can get a little more TP, a little more mind. Loses 3 HP, which honestly I don't think is horrible. Oh, that puts everything up so much, though. So yeah, we got the sturdy Acton from the big boss we just fought. We stole from it. TP goes down a little bit, but I mean, I might as well take the gear off of the party members I don't have. We'll do that for now. Honestly, like the priest robe here. And then we'll sturdy Acton. Rob, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's not horrible. We'll be okay. Okay, let's jump in. This guy's still chilling. Oh, what bad luck. Just when I left the tower, the ground under my feet collapsed. Now I'm stuck here with you. Can you clear the way ahead? I can sell you helpful items. Dude, it's just all usable still. You're killing me. Give me some armor. So it looks like it changed a little bit. You're okay, game. You're okay. They're weak to wind, so I might as well hit them with it. Okay, so the game does that every now and then when you start up. Has a little hiccup, but it's good. So it's oiled, so that means fire does more damage to him. I assume. We cannot see because I fricked it. The bats seem a little annoying, but okay, so they're all very close to being dead. So. I was actually assuming that that would miss. Ooh, that's a big crit. Okay, I kind of want to go back down though, because I feel like I may have missed something down here. It's the curse. Oh, there's something important there. Yeah, there we go. 301 gold. Not 300, not 302, 301. Holy frick, there's bats everywhere. I don't have enough AoE moves. Oh, it did kill them, nice. I wasn't sure if it was going to or not. But what happened? Did I lower the water? Looks like I may have lowered water. But I'll get to you. Oh, nice. An iron cuirass. Cure my ass. Might actually be good for... absolutely nobody. Tin ore. Did I miss something? I must have. Where the fudge? Must be back. I mean, obviously it's back this way. Oh, no, it's right here. Oh, goodness, okay. Never mind, I'm completely lost. Oh, boy. Dude. How did I open that chest? Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that spooked me a little bit. I'm not sure what canned means. As you can see, like, sewer diver. Strength, water, weakness, wind, aquatic type, steel, check mark, canned, check mark. Can I can monsters? I mean, obviously not right now, but... I want to oil slash, but I don't want to leave overdrives, though. We'll just try to kill this guy. Nice. We'll wind thrust again, I guess. Okay, so he's oiled, right? So let's see how much. Because what in Final Fantasy 12 you can oil enemies and you do like a lot more fire damage when they're oiled. I don't know exactly how much more you do. But let's see. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. 146 is insane. So the reason I stole from him there instead of just killing him was you heal at the end of every battle anyways, so. I knew he wasn't going to be able to kill me, so it was time to try to steal from him. No, I missed something. Fudge. I'm going to try to go back. This must be the exit. Is something wrong, Glenn? There's a statue in the water. Oh, you're right. And one of the heroes of Leonard, that. It is said that people who pray to these statues will be visited in their dreams by the old heroes and bestowed their powers. You need to offer a flask of sacred water first, though. I wonder what this statue is doing down here. Pray, you say? In addition to weapons, armors, and accessories, characters can equip class emblems. They are bestowed to the party after praying to heroes of Leonard statues. Class emblems provide huge stat upgrades. Furthermore, every class emblem provides 2 action skills and 2 passive skills. These can be equipped in the class skill slots. The skills can only be set as long as the corresponding class emblem is equipped. Only exception, once you've mastered a skill, you can set it without having the emblem equipped. Ah, okay. Cool. Okay, can I go back? There was a chest in this area. Or did I grab it right there? Was that the chest I was thinking of? If that's the case, we can go. Would you like to pray to the heroes of Leonard? Don't pray as of yet. I mean, okay, we're praying. Oh, what the fudge? I greet ye, adventurers of Volandis. My voice, echoing through thy heart, shall bestow upon thee the power of ages long gone by. Prove thyself worthy, and thou shalt receive the gift. Oh, we gotta fight. There's 5 of them. Okay. Listen to this banger playing. I love it. Okay, this is gonna hurt. If they all use Lost Bottle of Water, I could be in trouble. Lost Can of Spinach. Oh my goodness! What the fudge? That was insane. Let's buff everyone up. What is this track playing? No, I was supposed to use her ultra move. I fudged it. There's a chance that one of these 5 are going to use Lost Can of Spinach and heal everyone. So I should try to take out one, I guess. This could be bad. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Lost Can of Spinach, son of a bitch. We overheated because they cranked my ass so bad. Okay. We gotta drop back down here. We're in trouble. We gotta use this. It won't kill any of them except the one. But... oh my goodness, they do so... they're so strong! Kill one at least. Didn't kill... dude, I'm sick of these Popeye sons of guns here just pounding back spinach. Dude, this is the first real tough fight. Because there's just so many of them. If we can get them down to 2, we'll be okay. Go after Glenn. Dude, they're too smart. Okay, Glenn, you have to kill someone. Dude, I'm so sick of these guys. I'm beyond sick of these guys. Oh, I went to overheat. Hey! There we go. We had the explosive trap. Yes, OB. Okay. We're gonna bring back Sienna. Then we're gonna kill him. And then we're gonna kill him. Holy moly. That was a crazy fight. Ye have mastered the challenge, brave warriors, and proven thyself worthy. Accept the emblem offered by Marianne the cleric. Now go forth, brave warriors and curious adventurers, for thee are the future of Eldrea. Okay, even that was cool. Even that was a... like, there's just a bunch of these warriors around. So now let's see. Yo, Papa, how's it going? I was a little too invested in that fight. Okay, so how do I give you an emblem? Right here. Okay, cleric. So the mind goes way up. Mind goes to S. So TP. Dude, I think Len is pretty good. But also, Victor being the cleric. He doesn't have healing, but he kind of does cleric type things. I mean, Killian also has the healing move. Okay, why is there no music playing? Hey, I prayed at the statue. Why didn't it? Hey, I prayed at the statue, game. You have to give me a check mark for that. What the fudge? What the fudge? What if there's something that... What if I miss out on something because you didn't give me the optional? Who the hell is Farron? He's not messing around, though. Quit your yapping, filthy dog, and tell me what you told me. And tell him what you told me. Yeah, we were tasked to kill Lady Parnella and blame it on Farnzy. Who gave you this task? Why should I tell you, huh? How dare you, you miserable robber? Kill him. Robber, you say. You are no different. We may rob people, but you rob a whole nation. Your ridiculous peace will be our downfall. We were ordered to stab the lady in the back, but you're worse. With your peace treaty, you have backstabbed all of Iskanya. Enough, Farron. He has nothing more to tell me than the others we've already caught. Take him away. He was the last of the gang anyway. The rest is already rotting in the dungeon. Have we found the beast's body? Not yet, but we have witnesses that saw the monster fall with the collapsed tower. It is probably dead. Oh, so it's not even dead. At least some good news. What about the bodies in the East Wing? Was it really... Yes, there was the body of Chancellor Edgar among them. General Mathai? No trace. Would the general really go that far? Prince Frederick be damned, this is all his doing. See, I don't know if it is. I mean, I think we're supposed to just maybe put two and two together and be like, obviously Prince Frederick set Mathai up to this. Mathai, I don't know how the name is, but I think... Oh no, actually, when I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's insinuated that Prince Frederick set Mathai to do this. And then when the Chancellor of Terran was like, no one will believe this. And Mathai was like, you're right, and then killed him and was like, now they'll believe it. We'll just say that Sigurd and his people killed him, and that'll start the war. So yeah, Prince Frederick be damned. I agree. Sigurd, Lady Parnella, Chancellor Edgar, both died within our walls. Wait, Lady Parnella died? Fudge. I didn't think she did. Terran's people would have revolted against Prince Frederick if he had torn up the treaty and started a new war without proper reason. But now he can write history the way he wants. He will portray us as the aggressor. He will tell his people that we lured and killed their chancellor. And he himself will allegedly have no choice but to take up arms once again. What shall we do now, my lord? Mobilize the troops. Prepare all airships and sky armors. Oh, wow. Just like that, eh? I hope to hand over a kingdom of peace, but I have failed. When you take the throne, all that awaits you is only more hatred and bloodshed. There was no way around it. You knew that yourself. Probably. Terran controls Wernshire. How much longer do you think we can resist? We can use the princess. Princess Celestia of Terran? You believe that was her? Chancellor Edgar did, and he should know her. But what is she doing here? And this act she's putting on? Take her hostage. Oh, wait. Well, here we go. The politics are in full force now. Yes, if that woman was truly her, we should find her immediately. You want to take her hostage? But maybe we can still avoid war. This war has never stopped to begin with. We need to act fast. Give haste, Baron. Leave no stone unturned and bring me Princess Celestia alive. By your command. Prince Frederick will think twice before taking action against us. The love for his sister has reached even my ears. Oh, okay. Look how happy everything is. No one talked about the big flaming, scary demon mantis that almost killed everyone? No one's talking about that? We're out. We have finally made it. Wait, where are the bandits that were waiting for us? It doesn't seem like they have control over the fire yet. My brother, is he really involved in these assassination plots? Since our Lord Father fell ill, he has ruled with a firm hand. I must hear the truth from his lips. This night's events won't be without consequences for the peace of Volandis. When Prince Frederick hears of what has happened here, he will blame Escania. Then I must tell him that a demon attacked and no one was at fault. So, she really is the princess. I imagined her to look different. That's her alright, so show her the respect that she deserves. Someone recognized you at the banquet. Barnsport might already be searching for you to take you hostage. Yo, Victor gets it. You should head for Tormund in secret, and I shall accompany you. You would do that? Well, I'm a fool for exciting stories, and I have some business I need to attend there. And since I was elevated to knighthood, helping you is a virtue I am obliged to follow. Very well, Sir Victor. I am most happy to accept your help. In order to get to Tormund, we will have to cross the Kartara mountain range. Already going to the mountain range, okay? The paths around the mountains are dangerous, especially when avoiding the main route. The three of us will have a hard time. Then we shall find some capable warriors at the Adventurers Guild. Yes, we could do that, or we could hire someone whose fighting strength we have already tested. You want our help? The help of common thieves? We don't even know what kind of crooked game they were capable of playing. If we show our backs to them, we will soon be met with a dagger. Okay, Rob, calm down. I believe in them. They already rescued my life once. But is this reason enough? If we wanted to kill you, we would have already, Rob. How would I push you in the sewer right now? If they return the lost princess home safely, they will surely receive a reward. So trust in their greed for gold. This should be easy for you, if you think of them as thieves. What do you think, Killian? Help the princess. Voice again. Listen to my advice, Glenn. It's important in order to open the door. What are you talking about? We did not find anything in Farnsport regarding the grimoire. Terran's main capital, Tormund, would be our next destination anyway. We might also be able to ask for information about the grimoire as a reward. Okay. It's settled. We will help you. Oh, look at that. Everyone's happy. I thank you. You will be properly rewarded for your selflessness. Well then, I wish you luck, but now is the moment where I say goodbye. A generous reward is great, but there is not much to buy in the realm of the dead. Take care, my dears. They're waiting. Look at these little pigs blending in with the color of the roof. They're smart. But when I think about it, it can't be that dangerous to cross the mountains, right? She's like, well, can't get any worse. Really? You want to come along as well? I wouldn't say I want to, but it seems to me to be the smartest option at the moment. We should use the light of day and move on. Hopefully we will find more answers in Tormund, Killian. Well, less is hardly possible. If my brother has nothing to do with this conspiracy, I must explain these events to him. It's nobody's fault that the beast invaded the palace today. He will believe me. I do not trust these crooks, but there is no denying it, we need their help. If Sir Victor and Len are for it, I will not stand in their way. I will come along and help as much as I can, but if it gets dangerous, I'm out. Oh, what a colorful troop. Very well, on to Terran. Bye-bye, Farnsport. The soil of Valandis may be nourished by blood, but I am sure that one day peace will be able to take root against all odds. We will cross the Kortara Mountains. Monsters and bandits will await us there. And they will be the least of the evils. Even if we are in a hurry, the safety of the princess is our first priority. If we have to make preparations for this in the city, then we should take the time to do so. The main checkpoint to the north might be under surveillance. We can try our luck there anyway, or we can visit the village of Basil. The locals there might tell us how to get through the mountains without crossing the checkpoint. Either way, both options lead across the roll-on fields. Before we travel, there are some places we need to visit here in Farnsport first. Shut the hell up, Seagull. Okay. So we gotta go there, there, and down there. Sounds good. I want to check out the journal. The Kortara Mountains are a dangerous place. In order to be able to protect the princess, our heroes decide to make some preparations in Farnsport. Visit the Ultimate Dealer, the Blacksmith, and the Adventurers Guild. Sounds good. If you get a chance to eat a plum from Vadi, go for it. There's nothing better, I swear. Advertising? Me? No, I'm just bored. The other children call me a liar and never want to play with me. So boring. So I don't want to eat the plum then, eh? Who the hell do I trust in this place? Pet the puppy. Fresh fish, I can throw it to you so you can tell your family you caught it yourself. It's pretty funny. Hey you want to try a plum from Vadi? Sure. Alright, that's 100 arc. Expensive? What are you talking about? Of course it's expensive. You should start asking for prices before buying something. Pay up. He didn't take any money. He definitely should have taken money from me. Seeing all these merchants and sailors make me want to set out and discover the world for myself. But then again, I get seasick pretty quickly. I'm also not in the best shape. Walking for a few minutes makes me exhausted. Plus, I hate most foods and eat only what my mother prepares for me. And sleeping? Don't even get me started. I need a bed that's twice as big as me. And it must be dead silent, of course. I guess I should stay at home. Yeah, you're not one for the adventuring. You should avoid this place and buy your stuff somewhere else. Unless you want something less legal. The hell does that mean? Is that rabbit smoking a cigarette? Good God, what is that? This is the only market of its kind in Volandis. Being so close to the free cities in the south allows Farnsport to flourish, relatively speaking. Hey, you guys come here for the deals? Seems like my reputation as the ultimate dealer is known all over Escania. No? You don't even know what the deals are? Oh man. I don't just sell you things for money. No, instead you sell me your stuff, and if it's something nice, I'll make you a deal. You can sell me anything. Materials, items, collectibles, anything. Give it a try. Get a sea otter horse perch from my boy over there and sell it to me. Deals are special offers you unlock by selling a certain combination of items to any merchant. Once you sell one of the items needed for a deal, you'll be notified. Okay, so I was gonna talk about it last cutscene, but a lot of what's going on so far is giving me very big Final Fantasy XII vibes. I don't know, there's just been a lot of stuff that has kind of been like very Final Fantasy XII-y. Like the whole like there's no like real main character. Just like in FF12. There's the princess, we have to protect her now. Len, we gotta get her somewhere. Victor, being the knight, and he's obliged to help her, is like Bosch. The gang of thieves after Sienna. Kind of Balthier-esque. The gang reminded me of Bagaman in that game. I spoke about it last night. And now even this. In FF12, when you sold a certain combination of items, it could unlock stuff for you. And this is exactly what this is too. Like, even the starter pack, the best light armor, like 100%. It's just like that. The list under deals shows all available deals for which you sold at least one item. You can check what remaining items you must sell in order to be able to purchase the deal. Nice. So that's one thing that 12 you just kind of had to guess. At least this is going to let you know. Boss will teach you how to use deals, right? How very selfless of him. Let me follow his example. Here, take this otter horse perch for free. Thank you. Everyone on the market claims to be selling fresh fish from our waters. But every time I try to catch something, I only find garbage. What am I doing wrong? Just garbage, man. Do you need anything? Yes, I would like to sell you one otter horse perch. New deals have been unlocked. Starter pack, a fine collection of items for an upcoming adventure. Do you want to buy the starter pack? Yes. You obtain the following items. 1 snack, 1 sweets, and 1 angel wing. Okay, this is very cool. So, like, what if I just sell one... Just sell one of everything? Okay, so I can't look at the deals? Do I need to leave, maybe? The ultimate dealer has taught you everything he knows. Now go on with your adventures, travelers. Interesting, okay. Not sure I really understand that completely, but it'll take some getting used to, but we'll be okay. Half of the stuff here is stolen, and half of those merchants are actually pirates. But they're the only ones that set sail for Volandis, so we've learned to live with the lie. Pet puppy. So there must be some stairs over here. Yeah, there we go. Kitty? Aww. I swear I saw a monster enveloped in flames heading towards the palace. No one believes me. I don't know what happened, man. All that for 2 iron ore? Okay. Fine. Oh, nice. Be something good. The Raven Cloak, I love it. Type of robe, it's a 2-star. Defense goes up, mine goes up, HP goes way up. Raven Cloak it is, nice. Worth exploring. What are you staring at? Thanks for the money. See you. The bazaar is a world of its own. Being here makes me forget all the trouble outside. Do you have a place like this? Why are they on the bed? Is there the antidote? Hee oh, you dirty pig. Oink oink. I'll leave you two alone. I will be leaving you two alone. Okay, so this is the blacksmith. What do you want? Equipment? Have you ordered in advance? No? Then you can forget about it. A huge order came in from the palace this morning. You'd think a new war was coming. I see. What about the anvil there in the corner? Can we borrow it? I do have a bit of blacksmithing experience. Oh, right, I read that. You invented the letterpress machine, right, Sir Victor? You are Sir Victor, huh? I've heard you were in Farnsport. My wife literally eats all of your work. If you can handle it, you can use my tools anytime. For a small fee, of course. But I should test your skills first. I don't want you to break my stuff. Go through my house to the backyard, you'll find a crystal source there. Upgrade this boy's sword 1 level and insert a crystal into it. If you can do that, I shall trust you with my tools. Oh, interesting. Crafting. Upgrade your weapons and armor by using materials found in chests or dropped by monsters. Upgrading weapons and armor raises their stats. You can upgrade each piece twice, shown as plus and plus plus. Additionally, the equipment gains more slots to insert bigger and or more crystals into it. Gather crystals with passive skills to set into armor and weapons. For example, you can set an attack up crystal into a weapon to have your attack raised while using this weapon. Crystals need to be rank 3 or higher to be inserted into equipment. Crystals have ranks. On rank 3, the crystal unlocks its passive skill and can be set into equipment. On rank 5 and 10, this passive skill gets more potent. In order to raise the ranks, you need to combine different crystals of the same passive skill. When combining a crystal, you will choose a base crystal and a fuse crystal. You can enter any crystal with a purity above 0, displayed as purity 1 or P1. The resulting crystal will have the base crystal's purity -1, will have the ranks summed up, will have its size averaged, becomes an artificial crystal marked by an asterisk. These crystals can only be used as base crystals and not as fuse crystals. Okay. You can set several crystals into a single piece of equipment. You need to consider the amount of slots on your equipment, shown as empty circles, and the size of the crystal. If you want to buy equipment, I have to disappoint you. This morning, the army showed up and bought out our entire inventory. If you need weapons and armor, you'll probably have to look outside the city. Kitty? Kitty? Oh, there we go. Hey. Ah. All's well. HP. Okay. I will upgrade this weapon. Yes. Thank you. I upgraded it once. And now I can set this. I don't have any crystals. Combine crystals. 1 and 1. To get an HP plus 3. Yes. Okay. That into weapon. Iron sword. Raises HP by 10%. It takes all 3 spaces. Oh, hell yeah. Well done. Feel free to use my tools anytime you want. How foolish of me buying a house close to the market. I thought it would be practical, but do you hear the noise? I can't stand it. Dude, I feel that. Okay, now we just gotta go down here. Was I down here already? Yeah. If you follow the road, you will reach the Adventurers Guild. If you know how to swing a sword, you can earn a coin or 2. Puppy? Hey. Hey. That's what I thought. The Chancellor is a man of fast decisions. The path to Cortara is about to be closed. Oh, shucks. Oh, this seems like an Adventurers Guild, if I'd had to guess. This is the Adventurers Guild, a place full of capable fighters that can complete any dangerous task you have. Yeah, so a lot like the clan hall in FF12. The higher the mind, the higher your defense against magical attacks. It also raises your healing capabilities. Okay. An enemy is blinded, its physical attack will always miss. Always miss! Oh, wow. It's a powerful defensive move. It's good to know. If you have no action available in battle, use an item to apply either heavy, dry, oil, or wet to an enemy, so that another character can deal extra damage. Oil makes enemy more vulnerable to fire attacks, heavy to earth attacks, dry to water attacks, and wet to wind attacks. Okay. Do you know about unique monsters? There's only one of each kind in existence throughout the world. Okay, like rare hunts. Typically, they're stronger than the other foes around them, but they also drop special loot, so it's worth the tough battle. You can find 2 unique monsters in Roland Fields. Tak the Yak in front of the North Gate, and Leaping the Frog to the north of Basil. If you join the guild, I can share even more information with you. Oh, this is Awesome. The guild was one of my favorite parts, like all the clan hunts and everything, and the rare monsters were one of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy XII. Silence hinders the use of magic skills. These are all skills with the yellow icon. Healing magic, for example, still works. Interesting. Your Valar Minuet skill restores technical points, right? You should use it before you run out of TP to help you. Thanks. Otherwise, if you use the skill after you've already run out, it won't help much, because you can't use it. Performing a normal attack is often your weakest option in combat. Since you're refreshed after each battle, I would advise you to concentrate on using skills. Yeah, pretty much how I run it. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How can I help you, travelers? Yeah, I'm here to see Mont Blanc. We want to go on a journey to Tormund. Is there anything we should be aware of? Tormund? I'm sorry, terrible timing. Something happened in the palace last night. Airships and sky armors have been going out all morning. They're even saying that the pass to Kortara will be closed. This is bad. If you hurry, you might still have a chance. Well, we'll be going then. Oh, before you leave, one thing. This info was free this time. Normally, our network and information are only available to members of the guild. If you need more information, or if you're looking for jobs of all kinds, you'd have to join us. Taking the chance to get new recruits? Sorry, but we... And how do you become a member? You're biting? You have to complete a task from the guild leader, that is all. What is the task? You want to go to Tormund? Currently no airships are flying. If you manage to reach Tormund on foot, it's enough proof of your skills for me. We're already on our way there, why not take the chance? Here, take this letter and bring it to the leader of Tormund's Adventurers Guild. May Rongar's blessings be with you. Okay, well, looks like we're good. Do you want to join the guild? It has many benefits. You can learn about recent events, have access to a lot of job offers, and even get detailed information about unique monsters. You and your enemies have resistance to status effects. At the start of a fight, you or the enemy's resistance is usually 0, so the status effect will normally apply. To apply the same effect a second time, you will need to use it twice. If you plan to even apply it for a third time, you have to use it thrice, and so on. Okay, I did not know that. If you have no available skill to trigger the skill type demanded by the overdrive bar, try using overdrive items. They are really useful in certain situations. What are you staring at, rookie? Huh? Bald. Okay, so we actually learned quite a bit in the Adventurers Guild. Which is nice. Do you need anything? You sell the same stuff that every other merchant does. For the course of your adventures, you will find fast travel crystals. They unlock destinations for you to quickly travel to. Open the map and then open the fast travel menu to select your destination. You can fast travel from almost any area in Volandis. Great. My girlfriend thinks I'm a coward. I'm going to prove her wrong. Have you heard of these people the army is searching for? I'm going to find and report them. They are a dangerous group of 6 people who broke into the palace last night. They're made up of 2 women and 4 men. One of the women has red hair, and another one has... I haven't seen anything. Okay, so you have to go up to the crystal to discover the fast travel location. I love it. I would love to go on an adventure and see more of this beautiful world, but I'm at a liable age for military service and can't leave. Well, actually I could leave, but what would happen to my family? The neighbors would mock them for their cowardly son. Good luck. Good luck, Oinker. Giddy up top? Did you notice that sometimes enemies have some sparks around them? I've heard they drop more loot after being killed. Yeah, that's another thing I did not know. What do you mean, talking to people and learning about the game? What? Kitty, get off the fridge. I can't bear it anymore. Our peace prevailed for only 1 year. Now we're at war again. I already paid with my husband's and son's life. There's nothing left for me to give. Please, this war must not start. I would even forgive Terran and Gravos. Many of them lost their loved ones as well. Yeah, it's rough out here. We should avoid the soldiers. Okay, damn. I just want to talk to everyone. Beast pelt. It's a shame. No worse than that. It's a tragedy. Is everything okay? Nothing's okay. The opposite, actually. What is bothering you? The entire situation. I've waited for this right opportunity for so long, and now this? I think you'd better start from the beginning. Oh, I might as well. My name's Vesta, and I'm a cartographer. I've surveyed Nebrelia, sailed with the Baki, and I've even sneaked into the Arnsreich. Snuck in to the Arnsreich? Sneak? In my notes, I keep all the important information about Aldrea together. One of the few places missing was Volandis. The endless war made me hesitant to come here, but when I heard about the peace treaty a year ago, I could hardly believe my luck. But look around you. Warships are rising, sky armors are patrolling, and the Pasticor Terra has been closed. I was lured by peace only to be greeted by a new war. They've closed the border? That was fast. Do not worry, my dear Vesta. Maybe we can help you. Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could recognize this bassy voice even between a pack of grumpy pirates. It's you, Sir Victor, my friend. Alive and breathing. The last time we met, we've been counting the vineyards and the free cities for your book. And if I recall correctly, we didn't get any further than one. If I'm offered a bottle of Arcadian wine, I can't say no. Oh, now this lightens up my mood a bit. So you really want to hand me a helping paw? I would pay you, of course. Truth be told, we have a longer trip coming up. We might as well help you out a bit. Do we have time for this, Sir Victor? If we are paid and the effort is reasonable, why not? That would be wonderful. You know, the Guild of Cartographers often works with volunteers. That's why we have created this reward board. Not only do we want to measure the land, but we also want to learn about Volandis' flora and fauna. And for this purpose, we've put some tasks on this board. If you complete them, you'll be richly rewarded. This is so exciting. I wish you would have come sooner to Volandis. I would have loved to have traveled with you. That's nice of you to say. Oh, there's one more thing I have to mention. Come out onto the fields with me, and I will explain it in detail. Oh, this is fantastic. What the heck? The reward board has several tasks for you to tackle and numerous rewards to earn. When entering certain areas, new parts of the board are unlocked. Each field represents a task. Once the task is finished, you can claim your reward. Furthermore, finished task fields that are adjacent to one another will make a chain. You will earn extra rewards for the length of your longest chain. You can quickly access the board by pressing RT. LT. Defeat a building. Yeah, I think we're good here now. Okay, let's head out. Okay, here he is. What does he have to say? There you are. I need to tell you a few things you should keep in mind on your journey. You see that huge beast over there? Good God. On your journey, you'll sometimes encounter monsters that are too strong for you. Stay away from them. This monster is called a unique monster. It means that you won't find Takdayak a second time in the world. They mostly drop special items. So much for that. Follow me to the west. Okay, so that's very cool. How... Because I was thinking, like, how are they going to do the rare monsters? Well, I didn't mean to run right into him. Okay, we're okay. Do you see the symbol here on the ground? The natives of Volantis put these to indicate a buried treasure. There are 3 little arrows on it. One points toward the treasure, while the other 2 are fakes that try to mislead you. Somewhere in the area will be another symbol which points towards the same treasure. Now you can guess where the treasure is by inspecting the point they intersect in. Great, isn't it? Go ahead and grab it, and then we can head to our next point of interest up north. Oh, it was just right here. Cool. I hit X like right on it. Where the hell is he? There he is. Damn. Oh, he's just in this area. Okay. Did you notice anything around me? No? This wall here is very crumbly. Put your weight into it, and you'll find a hidden cave. During the war, bandits often hid treasures in them, and then would seal them off with a few stones. And that's it. I shouldn't keep you any longer. Thanks for your help. I'm heading for Wernshire now. Should you ever get there, please feel free to visit me. Oh, and don't forget about the cave here. You'll get me in this freaking cave. Oh, I'm Destructo. 250 gold, hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna run back down to this save crystal. Team, get here. It's time for a team picture. Okay, so now we can just pretty much go wherever we want. Let's go looking around. I did not expect that to work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anya. Hello. If you see my wife, don't tell her I'm here. She booked a vacation at the ocean, despite fully knowing that I can't stand seawater. I mean, I'm a freshwater fisherman, damn it. Is she trying to kill me? Maybe? There's gotta be a reason for coming down here. Just don't be a sweet. 2 angel wings, that's actually pretty good. I keep trying to pick up the fish. Why would I want to kill these guys? They have no weaknesses. My goodness. Why are these battles so difficult? I feel very weak. How long do I stay snoozing for? Woke up early. I'm so lucky. We overheated. It's a me problem. I understand that, but we'll be okay. But I just keep overheating. Okay, so that random battle was actually difficult, which is a little worrying. Strike first in Card Master? What? Oh, I don't want to go down into the abyss. But, like, I also kind of want to go down into the abyss. Step into O'Grain Grottos. Be cool? Grottos? So this is that stuff like longest chain. I don't understand how that, like, the chain works. So if I get this, do I need to then get this to chain? I don't know. Ancient Coin and Forgotten Land. Those seem important. There's still a bit of blood in the corner. It brings good luck to throw a coin into a well. O'Grain is where all these coins wash up. That's not how wells work. Whatever. The story sounds good. Okay, so it seems like maybe selling the Forgotten Lamp will create a deal. There's still a bit of blood in the corner. Is terrifying. A bellflower? Where am I going? Use bandage? I'm scared? There's a loud sound in the far distance. You don't think you can reach it from here. Oh, fudge. What did I just unlock? We're side questing. This isn't where we should be. But it's where we are. Oh, I see you. Chemistry. I'm feeling some chemistry here. I'm stuck. come in from another way? Looks like it. Yep. Okay, out we go. Lava gem. Wait, can I just leave and come back and something new will respawn every time? Bellflower, okay. Another lamp. Turtle-shaped potato. Okay, that seems a little chintzy. Like you go in there and... What the hell was that? There's just a horse running. It's mad? Slorce. Why are you mad? Oh my good god, it has a lot of HP. Also, when I was talking about the loot, I meant it's a little cheesy. Like, you can cheese it by going out and back in and just collecting a bunch of loot repeatedly. I'm gonna try to steal. We missed the 80%. We'll die now. Hope you're happy. Oh my good god, he's too strong. Sterile mucus. That's kind of gross, but okay. So did I let this horse out when I opened that thing? Okay. Go, Victor. Okay, are you almost dead? Almost, okay. Ow. We're pretty good, actually. It's not bad at all. Okay, so it came from over here. It looked like there was potentially another way down. For the past few days, my husband has been staring through the window at the windmills. This morning, he seemed to have discovered something and ran off towards them. Okay. Go down the well. You know you can. The JRPG. Oh, that little guy's shiny. Okay, damn. Should we steal? Coconut fiber, nice. Let's oil this guy again. Sure, why not? And we can pandemic this guy. Give everyone poison. Yeah, it's not horrible. Okay, so now Rob is going out. It'll bring me out. That's okay. It'll bring me out of overdrive, but I'll go back in it right now. Oh, you do a lot of damage when you're... Okay, it's a my bad. It's a my bad moment. Get me back into overdrive. Maybe I should try to take out this guy. We're gonna defend here. I hate having to use an angel wing in a random encounter, but it's my fault. Oh wow, so when the enemies they have their little shinies like that, they drop a lot. I thought it was gonna be like one more piece of loot, but no, it's a lot more loot. Oh no, what happened? Help me, save me from this monstrosity. I failed to defeat it, and now it is out to get me. What are you talking about? Can't you see it? This vicious beast towering high up into the sky? Dude, did he get hit by the windmill? I can only see windmills. Exactly. Do you see the one with the broken wheel? It might look harmless to you, but I can see straight through its illusion. Don't let it deceive you. I beg of you, defeat that monster and save this land. The hell? Oh, good God, that scared the hell out of me. It's a mimic. It's ethereal. Okay. Mimic does nothing. Okay, well that's terrifying. That seemed easy. Am I crazy? I saw it. You defeated the windmill. I knew something was wrong with it. Thank you. Not only have you freed this land from it, but you've also saved my sanity. I thought I was losing my mind. But what was that? A mimic? A monster disguising itself as other objects? What a terrifying thought. Anyway, I will return home now. Thank you for your help. Here, take this as a little token of my gratitude. A rapier, nice. Ooh. You love it. A little more attack, a lot more magic. Perfect. Oh, I should put this on someone. There we go. I completely forgot about the class emblem. Okay, and because of the class emblem, the cleric class emblem gives me Awaken Spirit and Heal All. Revives the character. Okay, I like this. This is very nice. So anyone can learn this stuff. But if you don't master it, when you take it off, you lose it. So you keep it on him till he masters Heal All and Awaken Spirit. And then when you give it to someone else, he still keeps these action skills that you could put here. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, a snack. Help me, please help me. I held on to these ultra moves for too long, so I'm just going to start using them. I do no damage. I wasn't in overdrive. That's why. That's my fault. Okay, let's see what... You know what? I don't want to use Heal All yet. Aha! It does a lot of damage. Like, 94 is very good. Okay, let's see what Heal All does. 29? It's not horrible, honestly. I need to get her out of the party. I completely forgot that equipping an emblem would also give you 2 new skills to use. So like, that's pretty strong. Having a full AoE heal now is so good. Thank the gods for your help. What are you doing so far from the main road? You should stay on the main road next time. Don't worry, we're glad you're unharmed. What are you doing so far from the main road? Since they've closed the pass, the soldiers on the main roads are sending every merchant back to town. I can't afford to do that though. I need to get to Cortara, which is why I'm trying to avoid the main road. But I guess that wasn't the brightest idea. I think I should really head back. If you ever come to I always want to say Basil. If you ever come to Basil, pay me a visit. I have to reward you for your help. Sounds good. Those mimics have me very intrigued. I'll be running into everything now. Just in case. You never know. Okay, so I can go way to the left there, but I can keep going up here as well. Gain TP after kill. That seems like a good skill. Beast Pelt. Okay, so this looks like it goes out of the area. I don't want to do that yet. I want to head down into the left. I wonder if she says anything. Don't try to fight some monsters ever again on your own. Okay, I'm sorry. Now kiss. Okay, so that's a brand new area. Okay, we got some hidden treasure. $125 is not bad, but I haven't found anywhere to spend money yet. Ooh, how do I get to you? Okay, that's a guard. Should be careful. Sturdy Acton. Sounds good. You're not a member of the Adventurers Guild. I have nothing to say to you. Okay. It's rude. I understand, I guess. I hopefully will one day learn to run through very shallow water. Hopefully. A Copus. There we go. It's one of those things about playing a JRPG for me is I love when you start finding new weapons and all that, new equipment, and you can really start figuring stuff out. An edged-bladed weapon for cutting and thrusting. My attack goes way up, but I lose 8 HP. I don't care about the HP. My attack goes way up. Ooh, that looks like a scary monster. Do you see these claw marks? In the past few months, dangerous beasts appeared all over Roland. They are attacking our cattle at night. No one has seen them, though. As if the goblins weren't not problematic enough. I bet you they're the goblins. They're just making it up. Cool. They're in here. Jeez, I'm starting to wonder what was way north now. Oh, because there's Basil right there. Yeah, I gotta go back up and see what's way up north. I can teleport though, can't I? Much faster. Hello, horse. Ow! Jeez, you do a lot of damage. Oh, but Glenn does a lot of damage now as well. Ooh, that is some damage on this team now. Heck yeah. A Danda Panther. Cool. Is the Mimic back? Mr. Mimic? That's what I thought. Okay, so that's where I have to go. So all the way back there is... Oh, right, they said there were two ways. There was a way to go directly through or talk to the people of Basil and learn another way. I don't know, I kind of want to go talk to a new town. Talk to a new town. Talk to new townspeople is what I'm trying to get at. Are you an enemy? I frickin' knew it. I knew it. You're 100% weak. Fire. Don't even ask. Counter? This isn't where I parked my car. We're gonna leave. Sorry, Mr. Pronoplant. I didn't mean to piss you off like that. Holy hell. Okay, so we're gonna fight this horse again. Because for the reward board, I have to fight 3 of them. Where is he? Old horsey. Okay, old horsey is not there. But what I can try to do is, okay, let's click this. Defeat a building. Claim it. Claim it. I don't understand what this means. Longest chain, how do you... Dude, look how much just unlocked when I went into the grotto. I don't understand how the chain works, to tell you the truth. No idea. Oh, Basil seems peaceful. Oh, listen to this music. I mean, oh, those frickin' flies. I was gonna say, well, I mean, I can take one of them. Little did I know. Little did I know. Okay. They're weak to wind, I mean, I guess. I feel like we can probably take them out fairly quick. Oh, yeah. Me strong? Okay, nice. Dude, this fly's too good. He's too good. He's unstoppable, some say. Yeah. Can't run from the trumpet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you for dying, flies. Oh, interesting. This is just a completely giant area that has nothing. What the hell does that mean? Hey you, have you seen Jan? Something happened to his home. I believe it was one of those beasts that the villagers have been talking about. Looks like it ran amok. It doesn't look like there's someone in there right now. Oh, good God. He's dead. Jan is dead. Poison, dispel hit. I should look into that. But you have to combine the crystals, and I don't. Yeah, I can't. I don't have an anvil or anything, so I can't do anything. Oh my goodness, look at those. Those look scary. They started building this lighthouse before the war. That was over 150 years ago. Because of the war, they stopped construction and never resumed their work. The children tell that the lighthouse keeper went mad and his ghost is still haunting the place. Well, I mean... You're not gonna let me in there? You tease. I'm trying to dry some food here. However, every time I look away, these crab monsters try to steal a bite. Let me deal with them. Crab. How strong are they? They're going to kill me. Get me into overdrive. Ow! Holy shucks. I took us out of overdrive. I'm dumb as hell. That guy staying alive sucks. Okay. One is down, that's fine. I have overheated. I can kill one of them. I think that's what I do. Man, Victor does a lot with his moves now. Ow. Oh, kill him. I'm overheated, I'm overheated, I'm overheated. I'm still in overheat. I had to gamble there. I thought she would give me something if I killed the crabs. The hut in the east belongs to Jan, a strange fellow. People say he used to be abandoned. Nowadays, he gets a few coins from begging. I feel sorry for his daughter, having a father like him. Well, where is he? Counter here. What the hell is bolus? Inflicts heavy. Nice. Oh, Sylph's fan. Inflicts dry. Oh, you can change your... That's what these items are. I hadn't looked at them. So you can change your overdrive to an attack, and then when you attack, if a physical skill type is required by the overdrive, this will trigger it. Yeah, okay, cool. So you can force it to go down. If you don't have any moves, use an item and then use that move to bring it down. Jan is somewhere, obviously. Did he put this own sign here? Like, stay away? Will we ever find out about Jan? Who knows? Seems like a very strange place. Fishman? Get out of here, crab. Have you seen my husband? We are supposed to be on vacation here. I bet he is swimming in some river right now instead of enjoying the ocean. Sigh. I never should have married a freshwater fishman. Wait, I did that already, did I not? Oh, okay, yeah. So it wasn't really a quest, I just talked to that one guy and then had to talk to her, and then it did this. Okay, that's cool. The reward board is very cool, I just don't really get it. Win an encounter against crabs with only Glenn. Wait, like... Can we gonna save? And then go formation. This seems like a horrible idea. But I'm gonna try it. There's 3 of them! This is definitely one of those ones you come back and do, because there's no way. They even come close to dying? No. Yeah, that's not happening. I almost kind of like Rob here instead of Glenn. Like I can just bring Glenn out instead of... Because Glenn is kind of always good. Yeah, no, actually. Maybe Rob here still. And Killian with Sienna. Just for now. We can mess around with that a lot. Okay, so the exclamation marks are... I actually don't know. Find the treasure chest in O'Grain Grotto. I assume that's what that is. Defeat Slorse. Defeat Pig Ear. That's up there. I can do that. Explore most of the area. Yeah, there's a lot. That reward board is very cool. I like it a lot. Okay, sorry about that. And you can transport huge quantities of goods over long distances? Oh my goodness, that cat is massive. Basil is a village of farmers. They have their fields all around Roland. Okay. Oh, a bar. Thanks for the $17. With the pass closed, many of our merchants can't cross Cortara. There are also some foreign merchants stranded here that can't return. I wonder if a new war is on the horizon. Don't worry about it, innkeep. I'm so drunk. I noticed, and it's not even the afternoon yet. It's okay, buddy. Sometimes we have those days. Some beasts are attacking Basil at night. Last night they destroyed a fence and dozens of wolf turtles escaped into the plains. No one has seen these monsters yet. Rather mysterious if you ask me. Yeah, exactly. It's those gobby sons of bitches. You know it is. You don't even have to... Don't even ask. Kitty. Kitty? Kitty? Thank you. Another attack. Okay, so I have a few attack ups now. I could probably mess around a little bit. I did see an anvil over here. We can go mess around a bit. Yeah, there we go. Talk to this weirdo. Hey, mister, give me 5 arc and I'll tell you a secret. Sure, I've got enough to spend. Awesome. To the east is the city of Farnsport. When you follow the coastline from there, you will reach the Termina Caves. Just before that, there's a huge old tree and a pool of water. You can swim into the tree from behind and reach a secret cave. I don't know what's in there, though. Why didn't I check it for myself? Well, I can't swim. What the fudge? That was actually useful. Oh, we can buy materials now. Okay, cool. Okay, so if I sell here, do I... Can I unlock the deals by selling to just these guys? But I don't know. I hate this life, like, for real. You want to know what, like, totally worse than living the life of a farmer? Being a farmer's wife. Like, seriously, look at my mom. Not only do they have to help their husbands on the fields, but, like, they also have to continue working at home. Always cleaning up after their husbands, as if... This will, like, definitely not happen to me. I'm totally moving to Farnsport, whatever. Hell yeah. Kitty? Have you talked to my daughter? She doesn't want to live in the village anymore. She dreams to move to the city, traveling the world and going on adventures. I had the same dreams. I always said that I would leave Basil the next year. I said that year after year. But before you know it, you get married, you have children, and you settle down. I wish I'd made different choices in life. Okay, where's the husband right now? He has a wife that hates him? And a daughter that hates him? My man's just out there chopping wheat. Yeah, buddy, you should go down and talk to your wife and daughter. They're gonna kill you in your sleep. Welcome, travelers. Have you met my family? We are living a happy and carefree life here in Basil. She doesn't know it yet, but my daughter is going to marry soon. I chose a fine man as her husband, a farmer from Basil, just like me. This will be a nice surprise for her, so please keep it a secret. Hick. Sorry, I've had a bit of moonshine. Okay, never mind. I take your daughter's side. The hell. I'm gonna tell her. Get the hell out of here. I like how you can run while talking. I want this cat. Hey, Pupper. Okay, so let's check out this stone. We can upgrade the weapons. We can. We can't. We don't have a thick hide. Okay. So... we can combine some crystals, potentially? We can. We can make an attack up. That's okay. It seems like we need to have... Okay, so Card Master. Gain 10 TP after defeating an enemy. Undead Killer. Okay, so we can add Counter Cure to something. Some items are more effective, and 75% chance stacked first and bow. So if I go Strike first... Yeah, you need to fuse 2 of the same. You combined all rank 1 and 2 crystals? Okay, so what did I do? What do I have now? Attack, Undead, Counter, and that's it. So I had 2 Undead Killers, right? Yeah, I must have. I must have, because you have to combine two of the same ones to do anything. Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. I want to go back to this tree. This tree that person spoke of. Ooh, what is this? Oh, right, we saved you. There you are, my saviors at last. Thanks a lot for helping me against those beasts at the mills. No problem, we were happy to help. Please take this as a small thank you. A comfy scarf? Anything else? Can you tell us about this village? Nothing much, really. It's like any other village. Humble, quiet, and mostly empty. Lots of young people go to Farn's Port, while the older townsfolk work in the fields. I sell goods from the farms to Flandern. That's why you need to cross Cortara? Right? Has anything happened lately? At the moment, the events in Farn's Port are on everyone's lips. It distracts a little from the problems we have here. What problems would those be? Probably heard that the number of monsters in Volandis have been increasing dramatically. In the last few weeks, we have also seen the appearance of beasts quite unknown to us. They've only killed animals so far, but since we know so little about them, everyone is afraid. Unknown beasts? And then there's the goblin problem. They showed up a few years ago. Until then, there were no goblins in all of Volandis. No one knows how they got here. But apparently they've spread underground. I know they come up to the surface from time to time and steal from us. Those gobby fucks. For such a small village, you have a lot of problems. Well, we're tough. But closing the path has hit us hardest. If we don't sell our goods, we'll all starve again. And Farnsport can't possibly buy up the produce and merchandise of all the nearby villages. Sorry to hear that. Oh, please don't be. Do you have any idea how to get to Cortara? If I did, I'd be in Flandern by now selling my goods. So you can't help us. Well, I better tell you myself before someone else does. Becker might be able to get you a passport. But I don't trust that man. He's up to something. That's why I don't want to mention him. Let me put it this way. I'd rather be attacked by beasts on some side road than ask him for help. Thank you for the warning, but we have urgent business in Tormund. We must get there. Where does this man live? In the mansion found in the northern part of the village. Please be careful. If you need something, please come and visit me. Haunted JRPG Mansion? Talk to a man in Basil named Becker. Okay, it's our first time we've had more than one quest at a time. Let's check it out. And they show up different? Main quest? Side quest, potentially? I don't know. Dude, that cat snores as loud as I do. You want us to believe in a carrot that looks like a person? Yeah, you know the house at the airship landing place? I saw it right there. Oh, see, and it's just so good. Like, you're getting like told about things by just random NPCs talking. Get the best equipment in Escania at a fraction of the price? We'll be doing that. Let's check it out. Okay, let's finally spend some money. We sell the best weapons. $500? Holy moly. I'm gonna buy this. We'll buy the glaive as well. Okay, I want to sell some stuff. Immune against silence. Not horrible. Like, should I just sell everything? Like, I just don't know how the system works, so I'm scared to just sell everything. A gem's so hot you can't carry it. You have to put it in a flask of water. But look out, because the water will be evaporated in a few minutes. There is flavored text to all these, but use bandage. Why would anyone pick this up or even try to sell it? I'm selling it. You have no clue what this could be used for, but people are buying it, so you don't care. The black-colored cousin of the dandelion. No one really believes in fairies, but most people do believe the fairy wing to bring good luck. Okay, so let's check it now. New deals have been unlocked. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's, you sell the, you don't necessarily sell materials, you sell loot, I guess. Stolen diamond, Bethy, moss. Yeah, so 2 bellflowers and a forgotten lamp. We get this mystic ring, sun and moon. Pack of gold nuggets. Okay, so I guess you just really just sell all your loot then. Loot is only for selling. Okay, so we can buy this. 5 snacks. For everyone who hates dots on your character, anti-dots. Hell yeah. You obtain 10 anti-dots. Perfect. Okay, well, what does... Need some armor? Yes, I do. Oh boy, this is going to be expensive. We will buy this. We will buy the doublet, 100%. 1,000. Sincerely hope you're not trying to talk to a mannequin. Okay, so we'll put on the silver breastplate. Good. Whose equipment would you like to optimize? Sienna's. The doublet and the bow. I forgot I bought that. And then the spear, the glaive. Nice. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. That's the mansion they speak of. Something shiny over there. I want to go check out that tree. Oh, what a motley crew. Welcome to Basil. How can I help? Well, I'll be damned. Is this Sir Victor? The creator of the world's most magnificent tales? Well, that's high praise. Thank you. I'm your biggest fan. I've attended the launch of all of your pieces at the theater in Farnsport. My favorite play is The Running Boy. Please tell me, Sir Victor, is it true that this story is based on actual events? Allow me to leave this question unanswered. It is a secret most precious to me. Ha ha, well, I tried. So what is a man such as yourself doing in a small village like Basil? We're trying to reach Cortera. Do you know a man named Becker? Actually, we're only passing through. Do you know a man named Becker? Becker? Where did you get that name? We've been asking around on how to get a special permit in order to cross Cortara. Oh, well, Becker is the man who owns the villa in the north of the village. He can issue authorized documents. Let's go then. Wait! Well, how should I phrase it? He's an ass. Isn't it strange? A civil servant's salary is modest at best, and yet Becker lives in a villa. It's hard to believe his expenses are covered by his occupation. You get what I mean? He's getting some extra coin elsewhere, we could have guessed. Probably from selling passes without asking questions, which is exactly why we are searching for him. We won't get a special permit through official means. If it is that important to cross Cortara, go ahead and try. But look after yourself. I wouldn't trust him. We're trying to reach Cortara? Oh, that's too bad. The border to Cortara is currently closed. Without a special permit, you won't get through. Some of our merchants have to stay in the village as well. They are not in the best mood. We've heard a man named Becker might help us. Actually, we're just passing through. Well then, I welcome you to our humble village. Make yourself at home. Currently, our inn can offer enough free beds for all of you. On top of that, you can try one of Ascania's finest wines at the bar. Thank you very much. We'll make use of this opportunity. Tell me more about the Carrot Man. You know the house at the airship landing place? I don't know where that is. The mansion up here belongs to Becker. He's a rich guy from Farnsport who uses his new home to escape city life from time to time. He's an arrogant prick, though. Nobody likes him. Hell yeah. I like you, Mr. Villager. What the hell is that? An altar for a scarecrow? I wonder who built it. Oh, that's terrifying. Nope. Don't like that. There's a cave up there. Some fine wool. Dude, I can't go across the water there? It's horrible. All this loot be mine. Can't go through there. Interesting. Possibly story locked? possibly. There's a cave right there. What the hell are you? Oh no, it's that. There's a treasure somewhere here. I've explored most of the area. Dark resistance, fire resistance. I see you. I'm sure I've missed a few of those. Debuff overdrive. I just bought a glaive. Son of a gun. Well, you don't buy stuff till you explore everywhere. It's my fault. How do I get over to you? Okay, where do I want to teleport? I think I want to teleport here. And I want to go down and to the right and see if I can get into Termina Fields again. Okay, so this is where I was. This is where you chase the bandits at the very beginning. I just unlocked an achievement. And I don't know what it was for. No, no HP? Okay, cool. Wait a minute. How do I get... Oh, the grotto is there as well. Up top. The mountain range is up there. The Purple Flame Temple, don't know what the hell that is. Where do I get the Termina? Where it talks about... Oh, wait, is this... Are we considered to be in Termina right now? No. I don't want to fight you, Fly. Good God. I'm just looking for a tree in the middle of a pond or something. Like, that looks pretty. How do I get up there? We're here, maybe? Nope. I officially have no idea. I don't want to fight these guys. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. Yeah. I don't know where it is, man. Just hit the old teleport to Basil. Basil. Knock, knock. We need some documents. What the hell's going on there? No one wants to chat? Oh, damn it, that's too tight. I'm sorry. My fiancé will return any moment. Make haste. Sir? Excuse me. It's 200 ARC per permit. I've 4 left for a total of 800. What? You're here for the passes, right? You're not the first today. Since the border has been closed, you can only cross it with a special permit. And I'm the only one issuing them. At least the only one who doesn't ask unpleasant questions. We can certainly cross the border with these. What do you think I am? I'm not doing any illegal business here. Those are officially issued permits. Every civil servant has the right to issue them at their own discretion. Becker, where the hell are you? I'm waiting. Jolanda. I'll be there in a second, my sweet honeybee. How long do you need? You've been trying to fix these trousers for hours. I'm sorry, almost done. You guys are still here? Sorry, we're doing a rehearsal for our wedding today. Not the best timing. The permits are on the table. Put the money there and take them. 4 passes are not enough. I'm sorry, that's all that is left. We'll take them for the time being. At the worst, only 4 of us will be able to cross the border. Let me cover the cost this time. I've got some travel money left. You can take the map on the table there if you want it. Think of it as a little perk that comes with the permits. I've marked a safe route through the mountains for you. Becker, where are you? Please leave now. Okay, but like... why was everyone saying how horrible of a person he was if it was that easy? Let's put those permits to use and head for the border. Isn't it strange? What do you mean, Sienna? As I understand it, he has been selling regular passes for quite some time now. With the border closed and the need for a special permit, he could charge extra. Yet he sells them for only 200 ARC. Why would he do that? I was wondering that myself. Because it's a trap. He obviously works for the border guards or something. People go there, they go, this is illegal, you're going to jail, he gets paid. Easy peasy. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If we can cross the border with these, then everything is fine, right? Let's go then. Everything was not fine. I'm going back in. Another Raven Cloak? Kitty. Bubs. Everyone said he was a horrible person, but everything seemed to be okay. I hate this job, not because of the tasks, but more so because of this guy, Becker. He's an... Ah! Have you been listening? I said that I love this job, especially Sir Becker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, he's gonna stab us in the back. Obviously. This ain't my first rodeo. But why? Why is he going to do that? That is the question. Oh, I did not expect you to be here. Okay, that's just a solid 61 damage. What in God's name? Leaping the frog? Oh boy. Okay. He's weak to rock. Oh my good God, you do a lot of damage. What the hell is wrong with you? May I ask you what the hell is wrong with you? He attacks next right off the bat too. I have to heal. He's fast as hell. Oh my goodness, he doesn't stop. He does so much damage. I need to... I can't get Rob out in time. He's going to die. I have to heal him. Yeah, I'm overheating because fucking Big Daddy here. It's a beast. This fricker healed himself. Okay, so this is what we do. We gotta armor break him. I need Lens to cleanse. I need Len to cleanse, but I'm gonna go into overdrive. And then he'll just one-shot me. So we have to play it smart here. That's fine. We overheat, it's fine. I can do this. Bring it back down a little bit. Poetic March. Bring it back down more. Good gracious. I can't beat him. Oh, he's a unique. That's why. Okay, that's why he's so strong. He's one of the unique monsters here. He was just hitting us so hard that it was pushing our bar into overheat. I couldn't keep up with it. And he was attacking every second turn. I'll come back for him, but like... Found buried treasure. Hell yeah. Oh. I will try to fight one of these. Okay, so it hasn't countered yet. Maybe it only does that counter move when you hit its weakness. Two crits, that's very good. Already buffed. Okay, so that is very bad. But I might be able to kill it before it kills me. Nice. Oh. And I got nothing for it, but that's okay. Like, I'm confused. I have all this SP. How do I do stuff with it? I feel like that's what I'm missing right now. Oh, I don't have enough. You have to... You can't put in the SP a little bit. It has to be all or nothing. Okay. So it goes up... I think every time you use it, it goes up 1. Or if you... When you... Yeah, maybe. But when you win a battle, you get SP. So, like, who can... Can someone put anything up right now? No. But yeah, it seems like when you use it, it goes up a little. And then you can use banked SP to level it. Cool. So I was thinking like I had 198 SP. I could put 100 into cross slash, but no, you can't do that. It's all or nothing. How do I get up there? I can jump down from right there. So is there a place I can climb up? Can I jump down here somewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. It's interesting. I do not want to fight one of these, to tell you the truth. We can do that. Then make them bleed. So it just must have like a chance to counter then. I mean, obviously it has a chance to counter. I guess maybe I just try to kill it now. It worked out. That's an annoying enemy. I wonder if I can look in the bestiary. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, okay, so that means I can can them now? That looks like a can to me. I don't know what that means, but maybe when you kill enough of them, you can can them. Oh yeah, so this is kind of crazy. They all have drop pools as well. Drop pools and then a steal. So they all have one steal. Well, not obviously not all. Saliva doesn't. But they also have a drop table, which is very cool. Very cool. Oh, it doesn't tell you, like, what it can do or anything, so that's interesting. Not a big deal. I want to do this fight because I think I still have a reward board thing for him, I think. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. Oh, nice. So when they're sparkling, you get all the loot table. Is it right here? There we go. Nice. The doublet. And I bought one, so it doesn't even matter. I want to go over here just to look and see if I can get down there. Okay, I didn't think I could, but... Reward starter, nice. Okay, there's the chain right here. So if I do this one next, it'll chain 7, because it'll chain this one. Okay. I think I understand it now. And if I do this, it'll chain a shit ton. Okay. I was worried you could lock yourself out of chains by doing things wrong, but it doesn't look like you can. That was an HP drain. I did see that. Hey, you. Greetings. Do you want to cross the border? Another guy is trying to sell us passes. Another guy. Oh, right. Let me guess. You've got some special permits from Becker and Basil, am I right? For someone who bends the law, he's pretty well known. My name is Jan, and, well, can I take a look at your permits? Why? Becker's a crook. I wouldn't trust him an inch. As far as we know, he is entitled to issue official permits. Just let me take a look. I was right. Those are fake. They won't get you far. That's nonsense. Who are you anyway? Let's just say I'm in the same business. I guess you want to sell us some real passes, don't you? No, I just want to be nice and give you guys a warning. Warning received. Thank you very much for taking your precious time, kind sir. Oh, little sassy, Killian. Youngsters nowadays. Just try those permits and you'll see. Oh, we can keep going. Yo, where are we going? A longbow. I didn't buy one of those. Heck yeah. It's a lot more damage, actually. Okay, and then there was something else over here. Wait. Oh, okay. Just a different way to get here. Oh, you have something else? No, you don't. You suck. A flask of saliva. Do the saliva monsters drop that? They do. What else do I need? Another antenna. What the fudge? That seems not that bad to get. Well, here goes nothing. Crossing the border is only allowed with special permits. What's this? A special permit. You're not the first to try and use these today. Where did you get them? They were issued by the city of Farnsport. Oh, we're lying. By a man named Becker, perchance? They're fake. Son of a bitch. I thought Becker was entitled to issue official documents. Well, he is. That's true. I have no clue why he gave you these fakes. Normally, I would now have to take you into custody. But since you're not the first to do this, I believe that the fault lies with Becker. You've been conned. Now leave. Well, let's go kill Becker. I knew he was suspicious from the very beginning. This is getting on my nerves. What a waste of time. But why should he be issuing fakes? That makes no sense. Maybe he's a crook after all? Who can really tell if this guy's a legitimate civil servant? If there's someone who knows a thing or two about crooks, it's Sienna. I'll take that as a compliment. Rob just being an asshole for no reason. We're all in this together, dude. At least you called me by my name for once. Well, thanks to these counterfeits, the army has him on their radar now. But would a man who's about to be married really take such a risk? Something is wrong here, that's a fact. Let's return to Becker. You shall not pass. Okay, I guess we'll return to Becker. Back to Basil we go.